Good morning, Balin.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. And
I
you?
am fantastic. Welcome to Afro Brunch and welcome to One Africa Radio TV.
Thank you very much and thanks for inviting me.
Asbonge Mamzo. So for those who are living under a rock, who is Lovey Talana?
Lovey Talana is the CEO and founding kind of member. I'm saying kind, I'll explain why I'm saying that. Kind of member of Dermacell Cosmetics and Healthcare. The reason being that we bought Dermacell formulations from Jane Barrett in 2013, just to expand on the product. So I am the CEO of Dermacell Cosmetics and Healthcare. We do our own. Dermacell is a South African company that does we do our own cosmetic manufacturing from scratch to finish. Like from sourcing your raw material, mixing everything, packaging, and sending it out there to the consumers.
Nice. So when was Dermacell established?
Dermacell as a product was established somewhere in the 70s, 1975, 76, by Jane Barrett.
Wow.
And Dermacell Cosmetics and Healthcare was established in 2013 when we bought the formulation from Jane Barrett, the formulation for on the Aloe Ferox, especially ingredients.
All right. So why did you get into e-healthcare and skincare as well? Why did you get into that?
Okay. There's a story behind it then. If you don't mind, I can tell
Sure.
Okay.
You can do that. Knock yourself out.
Look, in 1991, I lost my husband. And at that time, my two children, they were still very young. And I must mention that one of them is over 40 now. I know it doesn't show on my face because of Dermacell. So I lost my husband. Now, the frustration, the stress, it will always show on your skin. So I had a breakout of acne all over my skin. Now, with that, I went to the pharmacy to buy something that can clear the acne. It did clear the acne, but it left me with a brighter complexion. Now, immediately I stopped. When I stopped, what happened was I developed this very, very dark pigmentation. In our language, we call them chubaba. My chubaba was not only on the cheeks, it was on the cheeks and on my forehead. So you can imagine how bad that was.
So, okay, just to hang on a second. So can you kindly explain to the listener what is a chubaba for those that do not know?
It's a dark pigmentation. Very dark pigmentation.
All right, you heard that, guys. It's a dark pigmentation. Yeah. Okay, Mama, continue.
Okay. So, I needed something that can now clear that. I tried skincare. I went to, I looked for, the best brands, looking for something that could clear that, and nothing worked, really. And then I remember that, when I was growing up, my mother had an aloe plant at home. And I remember that, some of these women that used to have the dark pigmentation, the chubaba, they would come and my mother would give them that aloe plant. Sometimes she'd use it for them to drink, or sometimes she'd just put it on their chubabas, and it used to heal them. Now, at that time, we don't have that aloe plant. I've already moved from home. The aloe plant is no longer there. Then I started looking for a product that had an aloe in it. At that time, I was just looking for an aloe-based product. And I went to a health shop in Polokwane. I found it. That's when I found the Dermacell product. At the time, they used to call it aloe vera. That's when we found the product that had aloe in it. Only to find that it's actually not aloe vera, it's actually Aloe Ferox, what they are using. But then, I started using the Dermacell product in August 1991. By December, I had a clear skin, beautiful, even better than before, because it brought out my natural skin tone. So ever since then, I became very loyal to the product. I became very, very loyal. So when I moved to Pretoria, that's when I met Jane Barrett, the founder of Dermacell formulations. So we started a friendship. She's an oldish woman. She's in her late 80s right now. We started a relationship where I wanted to know more about this amazing product. Why do you use this ingredient? How do you do this? So every time I went to buy, we just clicked and we created that friendship. So I learned more. It was like when a mother breastfeed a baby, that's what I was doing from Jane, because she was just feeding me with information about what if we're looking at a product and say we're using lactic acid, for instance. I wanted to know why, and then I would go on my own and find out about the that particular ingredient. So that's how I learned more about this. Then when Jane wanted to retire, she was tired. She said, "You know what, Lovey? I'm selling Dermacell. I'm selling this company. Uh, Unfortunately, my children are not interested in this business. At that time, it was just a small shop in town, but she had like few wholesale clients. Like that's how I managed to get it in Polokwane. So she said, I want to sell it to somebody who I know that is passionate, and that person I know it's you. Would you mind buying it from me? And I said, no, Jane, I'll go. I'll try my best to buy it. So that's what I did. I bought the company from her. I didn't have money myself. I had to go and loan against my house to buy the company. So that's what I did. But then when I bought it, I didn't want to, this is an amazing product. I didn't want it to end in Pretoria or Gauteng only, or a few people in Polokwane know about it. I wanted it to be known worldwide. So that's when I had this edge to say, I need to go into, big retail stores. That's the only way I can expand. That's the only way we can send it out there so that people can know the goodness of the product. That's how I acquired it.
Yo.
And obviously, I bought it for two reasons. At the time, I was working for the government. The main reason really was I loved it so much. I didn't want someone to buy the Dermacell product and start compromising on the quality because for money. I wanted to keep the quality of Dermacell alive, the way it is. And obviously, the other reason was I was just saying maybe one day when I go on retirement, I'll have something to fall back on. But the main reason was to make sure that the Dermacell formulation is protected.
Okay, wow, that was a really inspiring story.
Thank
I could sit here and listen the whole day.
Thank you.
Wow. So what inspired you to pursue a career in skincare? Who inspired you and what inspired you?
Like I said, I witnessed in my growing years, I witnessed women struggling with their skin, and some of them coming to my mother. And my mother, remember, she was not a beautician, but in a way, she was a beautician in her own way, because she was the one that was helping other women to heal their skin, problem using the aloe plant that she had at home. So I think that kind of planted that seed in me to say, women always want to look good. What is it that we can do to make them look better? And what I've seen is that these women, they come, when they come inside the house, they are like dejected. When your skin is bad, you don't feel confident at all. And then you see their picture when they have now realized how good this plant was doing to their skin, how happy. And I said I wanted to contribute to that, to lift people's confidence through their skincare. So though I was working for the government, I did several beauty care courses. I was even a part-time agents for one of the leading, the ones that we normally go and sell, the ones that are not placed on the shelves. I used to be, I don't want to mention the name in case I make a mistake, but I used to be an agent of one of the cosmetics. So, but they would take you through courses, skincare courses. That's how I now, even my liking of the cosmetic industry intensified when I learned more about it. The more I learned, the more I loved it, and the more I wanted to really pursue this career.
What do you think sets your skills apart from other skincare specialists?
Look, I'm going to tell you about the Aloe Ferox because that's the reason, that's what set us apart. There are there's different kinds of aloes in the world, but there's only one Aloe Ferox. And that one Aloe Ferox is only found in South Africa. You can't find it anywhere in the world. You'll only find it here. And also in South Africa, not in every province. You find it more in the Western Cape, some in the Eastern Cape, and a little bit part of the KZN, and for some reason also in the Northern Cape. But they are scattered. They are more concentrated more in the Western Cape. And through our research, I was told that it is actually more is more prevalent where next to where the two seas are meeting. You know, in the Western Cape, there's that area where the two seas are meeting. And one researcher actually said, we are not sure, but we want to believe that the effects of the two seas meeting has something to do with the Aloe Ferox. Now, let me tell you about the Aloe Ferox. As I said, it's from the Western Cape. It's a South African product. I mean, a plant, you can't find it anywhere else. It's got 20 times more healing properties than any other aloe. That's the main reason why I said this is our indigenous plant. And this indigenous plant need to be, sourced out. People need to know. People need to use it, to get the benefits. This plant, it has got sunscreen, just using the Aloe Ferox. It's got natural sunscreen, anti-aging. Can you guess my age? I'm 64.
What?
Wow, exactly. Exactly.
But
it's
yo,
got
but your skin
anti-aging.
looks so.
Exactly. It's got anti-aging properties.
This is amazing.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. Yo. Guys, you need to take notes. You are tuned in. You are still tuned in to Afro Brunch with myself, Mbali, and Mama Lovey Talana. We will continue with this interview as soon as we get into after this. That is music from Koopy. This one is titled Jollof on the Jet, teaming up with Ray Vani and Rema. It's just gone 10:41, 19 minutes before we wrap our time together. We are still with Mama Lovey Talana. By the way, I love your name.
Thank you.
It's so catchy. Like, I could give my significant other that name. I'd be like, hi, Lovey. You'd be like, when you're texting.
I used to have problems when I was growing up when people call me Lovey and the girlfriend doesn't know that it's my name. So, not such a nice name.
Really? Like, it's just so profound.
Yeah.
It's just so profound. Okay, so what keeps you passionate about helping people to look beautiful?
When somebody looks beautiful, it boosts their confidence. It boosts their confidence level, and that's what I want to see. I don't want, we want to see a woman that's working with confidence, a woman that knows that I look beautiful. When you look beautiful, you feel beautiful, and you feel beautiful inside. When you're not happy, it shows in your attitude and everything else. But when you look beautiful and you are happy, it shows in even the way you interact with people. We create a conducive environment for everybody to live in because you are dealing with more confident, happy people. So, just because of the way you look, and Dermacell, I'm happy that it can contribute towards that, making people look beautiful, being happy and feeling confidence, and that it's just a multiple effect, a reply effect.
Nice. So what have you done to challenge yourself and grow as a leader in your career?
Okay. When I started with Dermacell, I said to myself, this is a product not so known. I remember when I was still looking for funding, there was somewhere where I was interviewed and they were asking me, where do you want to see yourself in the next 5 years? I said, I want to see Dermacell product competing with the best in the world. And when I said competing with the best in the world, I don't mean in terms of the pockets. I meant in terms of what my product can do and the multinational product can do. I wanted to see them on the same shelf in 5 years. And fortunately, that happened because we are now in 259 Click stores nationwide.
Look at that. So, let us see. How do you overcome challenges and setbacks?
Look, in life, you'll always have challenges. Anything that just grows, that's just going to flow like a river, you must know that there's something wrong. There will always be challenges. So it's how you get up from those challenges. And also, when you have challenges, you must ask yourself, what kind of a challenge do I have right now? Is it a financial challenge? If it's a financial challenge, where can I go for assistance? if I can tell you what our government, for instance, have done for me as a business, for me as for us as Dermacell Cosmetics, there's a lot of funding opportunities that are available within the government that most of our small business people don't even know. I've got machineries that were bought through the government funding, and not when I say funding, I'm not even talking loans. I'm talking grants. I've got marketing activities that were funded by the government, the CEDA. I've got like other machineries that were. There is a funding opportunity. Not only that, the challenges would be challenges about human resources. How do I go about that? And when you interact with people and you tell them about your problems, you share your challenges with them. Some of them will always advise you as to what route to take. Where I had a challenge of where I needed like maybe a chemist in my company and I couldn't afford one, there were companies that could pay for a chemist to be employed by me for a year, like on an internship basis. I'm just giving that as an example. And then we have the innovation hub that would give you. I was incubated by them. They would give you various kind of advice. They would give you a mentor in legal, a mentor in business development, a mentor. Those are, you have a challenge, you ask, and then where do you get help? Where they are directing you to go and get help, you go and get help, and you make sure that you grasp whatever that they're giving you and run with it. That's what we've done. And also for exposure, we've been to too many countries with everything that's been paid by the government, the Department of Trade and Industry and Small Business. We've been to Russia, for instance, to go and showcase our product, and they loved it. We've been to China, we've been to Australia, I promise you, we've been to Nigeria, we've been to Kenya. We've been almost to most of the countries. And everywhere we went, when I explain, when I talk about, because I'm passionate, and I think it shows. When you're passionate about something, it shows. You can feel it. When I talk about Dermacell product and what they can do, and everybody just want to have this product. Everywhere where we went, they wanted the product. So my next mission is to take it internationally, because I know I felt that it will be accepted. People like the fact that it's 100% natural product and stand here with our own indigenous plant.
What do you think are the best ways to maintain a healthy skin? Because I'm looking at the products right now, and I can tell you this much, Africa, this looks incredible. So we're going to go through the products, but I want to know from you, what do you think are the best ways to maintain a healthy skin?
Okay. I'm going to start with the night cream. Because I think that's one of the problems that most people are making. When you use a night cream, first thing that you do in the morning before you walk out into the sun is to wash it off. The night cream is like it leaves your skin bare, because it's cleansing, it's doing whatever, it's correcting. It leaves your skin bare. That's why it's meant to be used at night. But the minute you walk out of the house with that night cream on, remember it has left your skin bare, and then there is sun that's going into that bare skin. That's where. So whenever you use a night cream, always just try to wash it off first thing before you go in, and then put something on. But then in terms of the how best should you keep your skin, you must always scrub and exfoliate your skin. You don't have to do it every day. Scrubbing, you can do it 2 or 3 times in a week, but just make sure that you've got a good scrub of your skin, so that every skin is shared. There's some dead skin cells that are shed every day. So if you're not cleansing them, if you're not taking them off, some of them, that's what they go in, and then they cause a problem, because they're dead. They're on your skin. So you need to cleanse it properly. So by when you use the scrub, you are cleansing all of that. And then always use a good face wash, a face wash that's meant for your skin. We've got Aloe face wash that has been proven to be good for all skin types because somebody with a dry skin can use it, somebody with a normal skin can use it, somebody. So we've got this one, but we've got others that are more directed. Like for instance, we've got an Azo-free face wash. Azo-free face wash is for especially teenagers where they've got the pimples all over their faces, that those breakups. So we've got that. So we've got the different, and then you must always, whenever after cleansing, you must use the relevant toner. There's a lotion, a toning lotion. It's a deep cleanser as well. It removes all the remnants of whatever the face wash that you've been using or whatever that is left on your skin before you can apply your moisturizer. And then you must always moisturize. When you moisturize, do we have a moisturizer here or there? Yeah. When you moisturize your skin, most of our moisturizers they contain a sunscreen, but you need to moisturize your skin every day to keep it hydrated. Some people sometimes they say it's hot, let me just wash and go, but that's not right. You must always try and feed it. It's like a baby. It needs to be fed all the time. So if you put a moisturizer that has got a sunscreen on, you are actually protecting your skin to make it look beautiful all the time. And then at night, you're going to you must also use the relevant night cream. If you've got, you need to know the kind of skin that you have. If you don't, come through to us. We'll assist you. Even if you go online, you can just go through Dermacell, www.dermacell.co.za. There's somewhere where it says skin analysis. You can just go and check what kind of skin do you have, so that you know where if you can answer those questions, it will tell you the kind of skin that you have. Then you know what kind of product to use, because sometimes something can be good for me. It does not necessarily mean that it's going to be good for you.
Good for the other person.
Exactly.
Yeah, true that.
The reason being that we've got different skin types. So you need to know your skin type so that you can buy a product that's relevant to your skin type, that will assist you with the problem that you are having, or maintain your skin to be beautiful as it is, because you're using the right skin product.
What is your process for helping a client feel more confident and comfortable during a skin care treatment?
Those are the ones that I love. It's a pity that for me, it's a pity that I'm somewhere up there in the organization, but I wish I was still somebody that was working with clients on a daily basis. Because like I was telling you about, when somebody walks in a salon or a beauty parlor, and this person has got a problem, and then you start maybe, let's say you do a skincare, a facial, you do the facial treatment. When they leave and they look at their skin, from the time they walked in to the time they walk out, they see the difference. You must see the confidence. You must see the joy. That's what I love. I love doing it. It just gives me so much pleasure to see that we are able to solve some kind of problem to somebody, and we are able to make somebody feel happy and confident when they walk out of our salons or beauty parlors.
Loving it. You are still tuned into Afro Brunch with myself and Mama Lovey Talana. We're going to be taking a musical break, and then when we return, we're going to be wrapping up our time together. We are about to wrap up our interview here, Ma. Let us go through all these products. Let us go through from, I'm seeing there's aloe juice, I'm seeing there's a toner, there's most can we kindly go through the products, please?
All right. Let me start with the aloe juice. The reason why we came up with this formulation, the aloe juice, is because, like I mentioned before, that sometimes when you have a skin problem, the problem emanates from inside. So now this aloe juice is going to cleanse you from inside. But other than that, it's got other benefits as well. The aloe juice, people that with the high blood pressure, they drink it and it will calm you down. People with diabetic, they use it. What's amazing about this product is that this drink is that when it gets into your body, it kind of balances your body. For instance, if you have a running tummy, you drink it, it's gonna stop that running tummy. And then if you have constipation, you drink it, it's gonna loosen So, that's the amazing, amazing, amazing benefits of this aloe, which I don't know. And, it just makes me happy that it's only available here in South Africa. It's ours. It's ours. So that's what it does. It's got too many things. It gives you energy when you drink it. It's like an energy drink. It gives you energy. So it does quite a lot of things. Then I don't want to waste too much time. I'll have time to discuss this again. I hope you give me time to come back and come and just talk about
100%,
yeah.
100%.
And then we've got the aloe face wash. That's what I was saying. It's a product that you use to wash off your face every morning. And then after washing your face, you'll have the aloe toner, aloe Ferox toner. It's a deep cleansing. You cleanse, and then from there we've got the aloe moisturizer, which I said it contains a natural sunscreen from the aloe Ferox plant, but we also add our own sunscreen. And all of this, by the way, are natural products. They are not chemical at all. That's the amazing thing about the Dermacell product. Then we've got the
Wow.
night creams. Now we've got the Nefertiti night cream. Nefertiti is what I'm using.
Oh.
Nefertiti is what people from your 40s. You must start using Nefertiti so that it irons out all the wrinkles before they even come. If you look, I think, look at my neck, Mbali. Do I have a wrinkled neck?
Yo.
I don't have. Most people my age,
On point.
the
Levels.
the neck is wrinkled. This product, Nefertiti night cream, it will iron out all the wrinkles on your face as well as on neck. Though we do also have a neck firming gel for those that have got. You can also get it in clicks. Neck firming gel for those that already have a problem with their neck. So that's for the. It's an anti-aging cream, by the way. And then we've got this one, which is a Derma Active. We used to call it Pigment Active. Now we've changed the name to Derma Active Night Cream. That's the one I said it deals with the dark pigmentation. Though this one also take away the pigmentation as well, the Nefertiti anti-aging. But this one is more to take off the dark pigmentation. The one that really took off my chubaba. Which
The
is
dark
that
pigmentation.
pigmentation. Yeah, that dark pigmentation that most people, they have it because of skin lightening creams that will, it thins your skin. It lightens it, but it thins it, and then from there it gets damaged. When it's damaged, when I look at them and say, okay, those are my clients, they'll come to Dermacell one day, and I'll help them with the Derma Active night cream. So this is for the one that's meant for taking off away the dark pigmentation on your skin. But normally, when you use it, I don't know if I brought the aloe. I didn't bring the Aloe Ferox gel. Oh yeah, I mix. You must alternate it with the Aloe Ferox gel. One night you use the Aloe Ferox gel. The other night you use the Derma Active.
The night cream.
Yeah, the night cream for dark pigmentation. Not only for that, also to maintain a good, healthy looking skin. You can still use it even after you've taken off the dark pigmentation. Continue using it. So those are the products. Like we've got products for different skin types. We've got for oily skin, like this is a range for a normal skin. Then we'll have product for oily skin, for sensitive skin, for aging skin. We've got different. I think we've got about 5 skin types. Oily, normal to combination. We've got all of those. So our products are arranged in that manner.
All right, Ma. So I've got one last question because we are about to wrap up the show now. So where can we purchase your products, and is it available online as well?
Yes, we do have an online store. If you visit our website, www.dermacell.co.za, there is an online store there. You can buy from that. But we are also at Click Stores. We're in 259 Click Stores nationwide, and I think there's one in Namibia and one in Swaziland as well. So you can get our products from those stores as well. But we also have, you can also order directly from us here in Pretoria. We do deliveries as well. All over the country, all over outside the country as well.
So that it is www.dermacell.co.za. Mama Lovey, thank you so much for coming in here. We really appreciate you, and please keep doing what you love. Keep doing what you are really passionate about, and take this to the world.
Thank
take
you
it
very
to
much.
Africa, take it to the world, and let the world know that this It will help with the skin and everything, you know.
Thank you. We're going there.
Most definitely. Thank you very much for having me, guys. It's been a blast. I am leaving you in the capable hands of Mr. Rabah, who will be holding things down for Real Africa from 11 until 12. From myself, the queen of chaos, the infamous and baddest in the game, your favorite African brunch babe, the face that runs the place, your Captain Hook of Pan-African Radio. Check you legends on the flip side.